has immense spiritual potency. Haridas Thakur constructed a cottage in a solitary forest. There he planted a tulsi plant, and in front of the tulsi he would chant the holy name of the Lord 300,000 times daily. He chanted throughout the entire day and night. Without difficulty, one can sit down anywhere, especially on the bank of the Ganges, Yamuna, or any other sacred river. Devise a sitting place or cottage, plant a tulsi tree, and before the tulsi, chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra undisturbed. The process of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra Vedavo before the tulsi plant has such great spiritual potency that simply by doing this, one can become spiritually strong. Therefore, we request the members of the Hare Krishna movement to follow Haridas Thakur's example rigidly. Chanting 16 rounds does not take much time, nor is offering respects to the Tulsi plant difficult. The process has immense spiritual potency. One should not miss this opportunity. Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya 3.100.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you,
a lot,
Puji.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thanks a lot. So we all might be knowing about Haridas Thakur. Any one of you have heard about Haridas Thakur earlier? Abhinder Prabhu, you know about him?
Oh, yeah, Prabhu, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
What about Reena Mataji, Aarti Mataji?
No, Prabhu, I don't know much.
Okay. So before the advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and there are two very great devotee. One of them was Advaita Acharya, and another was Haridas Thakur. So Haridas Thakur was born in a Muslim family. Um, so by birth he was a Muslim, but then he take up to the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He understood the potency of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and he decided to constantly chant the holy names of the Lord. And he used to chant uh, 3 lakhs times this names of Lord. So that is equivalent to 192 rounds of chanting. So every day he used to do 192 rounds of chanting, and we can understand that how difficult it will be, because just for chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra, we are taking so much of time, and 192 round is beyond comprehension by normal living entity. So we cannot imitate Haridas Thakur, but we can follow on his footstep. So he has made a cottage. In front of the cottage, he has chanted the tulsi plant, and he used to chant sitting in front of the tulsi plant. So what is the importance of tulsi plant is, we in earlier session we understood that um, the devotee of Lord is, or worshipping the devotee of Lord is more dear to the Lord than compared to worshipping himself. And the Tulsi Maharani we know is eternal associate of Lord. She is one of the resident of Vrindavan. Even Vrindavan, the name Vrindavan is coming from Vrinda, that is Tulsi Maharani. The forest of Tulsi Maharani is known as Vrindavan. So she is an inhabitant of a spiritual world, and to give mercy to all of us in this material world, she has accepted the form of a plant, Tulsi plant. So she is living, so a devotee who is a living, she has innumerable spiritual strength. And taking the association of Tulasi Maharani and then chanting, that will help us to focus on our chanting. In one of the earlier session of Tulasi Maharani, we heard that how if someone's house is having a plant of Tulasi Maharani, just by the fragrance that is emanating from Tulasi Maharani, the envious animals as well, like snakes and other envious animals, they lose their enviousness. So earlier in traditional Indian home, we see that in every house there is a Tulsi Maharani, because it's understood that if there is a Tulsi Maharani, then any untimely death will not come to that house. So many benefits are there. And because of taking the association of Tulsi Maharani, one can very easily, even though he may be all alone, like Haridas Thakur, he was chanting in forest, there is no devotee association. For us, Srila Prabhupada has established so many ISKCON temples, so we can get association of devotees. But for Haridas Thakur, there was no association. Just with the association of Tulasi Maharani, he used to chant 3 lakhs times daily. And other than that, River Ganges, River Yamuna, they're all also, uh, even though we can see them as rivers, but they are personification. They are also person. Mother Ganges, Mother Yamuna, and they have witnessed the pastimes of the Lord. Um, in Yamuna River, Lord Krishna performed most of his pastime. In River Ganges, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has performed most of his pastimes. So, if anyone can sit near these rivers and plant a Tulsi tree and chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra in front of Tulsi Maharani, that has great spiritual potency. And one get unlimited spiritual strength um, just by chanting in front of uh, the plant. And chanting itself is very powerful. If, for example, in these Western countries, we cannot have Tulasi Maharani's plant with us. We can have a picture of Tulasi Maharani, and then we can chant in front of that picture. Um, so chanting itself has a lot of spiritual strength. Will give a lot of spiritual strength. We can understand that we are just a soul which is covered with false ego, mind, intelligence, and all our inefficiencies, because mind is driving us in different direction. We cannot focus ourselves in a one particular direction. The reason is that mind is driving, or the senses are driving. But in reality, if we again try to remember the analogy of the chariot, the senses are just like horses, mind is just like a rein or the rope which is connected to the nostrils of horses. And then this chariot driver is compared to intelligence. Um, and the person, the actual passenger in the chariot is the soul. And if the soul is sleeping, the passenger is sleeping, then definitely the driver can take him to any direction. Or even the driver is sleeping, then horses can take him to any direction. If he cannot exert pressure using those ropes, mind, then senses can take in any direction. But if the soul is awake, the passenger is awake, he can give direction that, "Oh, I want to go to this destination, just take me to that direction. There is no need to go here and there." So in horses as well, we see that horses' eyes are covered. We generally see that if you have ever sat on the horse carriage, the eyes of horses are covered so that horse cannot see here and there. He can just see in a straight line. Rest of his vision is covered. So for horse as well, so much of precaution one has to take while driving the chariot. So think about the mind, and mind is being, and to our mind we are giving so much of input via our senses. So we have nowadays so much of social media. Sometimes we are thinking things which is happening in Paris, sometimes we are looking at things which is happening in London. So that way so much of input we are giving to our mind, and mind is running from here and there, and that's why we are also running from here and there, from this country to that country. Maybe we'll get peace here and there, but in reality, if a soul is awakened, then it has unlimited spiritual strength. So just by this chanting, spiritual strength can be aroused, and the same principle is later utilized by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. He also, before establishing all the Gaudiyas Mutt, he sat down um, um, at one place, Even he didn't even construct a proper cottage as well, and he took a oath of chanting daily 3 lakh times the names of the Lord. That is 192 rounds he has done in a recent past. So daily he used to chant 192 rounds, and that way he chanted for complete 10 years non-stop. Even though when there is a rain and his hut is leaking, then he used to take an umbrella and chant. So without considering any outwardly consideration, he used to chant, and that gave him so much of his spiritual potency. So earlier, like one of his later disciples, so one person came to him that, oh, because Bhakti Vinod Thakur, his father, has passed away. So he came that, oh, we have to open the Gaudiya mutts. We have to do uh, the wide distribution of the holy names, but he didn't got bothered. He keep chanting this Hare Krishna mantra for 10 years, and when the 10 years are over, his oath is completed. He stand up and he met that same person and he told, yeah, you're talking about Gaudiya Mutt. Now we'll go and register it. And then just by his spiritual strength, within no time, he established 64 Gaudiya Mutt. Same is the case with our Srila Prabhupada. He was so firm in chanting Hare Krishna mantra. He was having so much faith and he got so much of spiritual potency that at age of 69, he crossed all these seas and then established 108 uh, temples, initiated more than 10,000 disciples, and that way established Krishna consciousness throughout the whole world. So this chanting is a very powerful process. We all have our soul sleeping, but just with this chanting, we can awaken our soul. So we'll now chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra, and then we'll try to discuss more on it. I hope every one of you is having chant bag with you. If not, you can just repeat with me. You can count on your fingers. We have to chant 108 times. And if you want, you can unmute yourself and chant together. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda,
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shiva Sadigaur Bhaktavinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
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 Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
Prabhu Nityananda,
प्रभु नित्यानंद
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
श्री अद्वैत गदाधर
Shrivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda.
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा
Thanks everyone for chanting. I hope my screen is visible to you all. So I would request everyone to just read two paragraph each.
I can start, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Chanting of the holy names, continuation of the 5 angas of bhakti. The importance of chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare is very strongly stressed in the second canto, first chapter, verse 17 of Srimad Bhagavatam in the following way. Sukadeva Swami tells Maharaj Parikshit, my dear king, if one is spontaneously attached to the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it is to be understood that he has attained the highest perfectional stage. It is specifically mentioned that the karmis who are aspiring after the fruitive results of their activities the Salvinists who are aspiring to become one with the Supreme Person, the yogis who are aspiring after mystic perfections, can achieve the results of all perfectional stages simply by chanting the Mahamantra. Sukadeva uses the word nirnitam, which means it has already been decided. He was liberated soul and therefore could not accept anything which was not conclusive. So Sukadeva Goswami especially stresses that it has already been concluded that one who has come to the stage of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra with determination and steadiness must be considered to have already passed the trials of fruitive activities, mental speculation, and mystic yoga. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Arti Mataji, you want to read from here? The same thing is confirmed in the Adi Puran.
In the Padma Purana, from there, right?
No, from here. The same thing is
The same
confirmed
thing.
in.
Yes, the same thing is confirmed in the Adi Purana by Krishna. While addressing Arjuna, he says, anyone who is engaged in chanting my transcendental name must be considered to be always associating with me. And I may tell you frankly that for such a devotee, I become easily purchased. In the Padma Purana also it is stated that chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is present only on the lips of a person who has who has for many births worshipped one second, Vasudeva. It is further said in the Padma Purana there is no difference between the holy name of the Lord and the Lord himself. As such, the holy name is as perfect as the Lord himself in fullness, purity, and eternity. The holy name is not a material sound vibration, nor has it any material contamination. The holy name cannot, therefore, be chanted offenselessly by one who has failed to purify his senses. In other words, materialistic senses cannot properly chant the holy names of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but by adopting the chanting process, one is given a chance to actually purify himself so that he may very soon chant offenselessly. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Abhinਦਰ Prabhu, you want to read from here? Chaitan Mahaprabhu.
Sure. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recommended that everyone chant the Hare Krishna mantra just to cleanse the dust from the heart. If the dust of the heart is cleansed away, then one can actually understand the importance of the holy name. For persons who are not inclined to clean the dust from their hearts and who want to keep things as they are, it is not possible to derive the transcendental results of chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. One should therefore be encouraged to develop his service attitude toward the Lord, because this will help him to chant without any offense. And so, under the guidance of a spiritual master, the disciple is trained to render service and at the same time chant the Hare Krishna mantra. As soon as one develops his spontaneous service attitude, he can immediately understand the transcendental nature of the holy names of the Mahamantra. Shall I continue, Prabhu?
Yes.
Uh, Nectar of Devotion, Chapter 12, page 106. When a person loudly chants the glories of the Lord's activities, qualities, forms, etc., his chanting is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan also refers to the congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. In the Vishnu Dharma, there is a statement glorifying this process of congregational chanting. My dear king, this word Krishna is so auspicious that anyone who chants his holy name immediately gets rid of the resultant actions of sinful activities from many, many births. That is a fact. There is the following statement in Chaitanya Charitamrita: a person who chants the holy names of Krishna once can counteract the resultant actions of more sinful activities than he is able to perform. A sinful man can perform many, many sinful activities, but he is unable to perform so many that they cannot be wiped out by one single uttering of Krishna.
Thank you. Priya Mataji, you want to read from here? Nectar of Devotion, chapter 9, page 79. Priya Mataji, you want to read? Okay.
Prabhu, she may not be able to read. Can I read on
Yeah,
her behalf?
yeah.
Where do I have to start? Chanting.
From chanting a
Chanting.
mantra.
Okay. Chanting a mantra or hymn softly and slowly is called japa, and chanting the same mantra loudly is called kirtana. For example, uttering the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, very softly, only for one's own hearing, is called japa. Chanting the same mantra loudly for being heard by all others is called kirtana. The Maha Mantra can be used for japa and kirtana also. When japa is practiced, it is for the personal benefit of the chanter. When kirtana is performed, it is for the benefit of all others who may hear. Nectar of Devotion, chapter 9, page 90.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thanks a lot. So we discuss 5 angas of bhakti, and this is chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is the last anga of bhakti. So all these things like residing in a holy places, association with the saintly devotees, reading the transcendental literature, similarly the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, why they all are very important is that you consider a scenario like there is a cricket match going on, um, and so many kids they decided that they will go and play the cricket match, and they their parents are watching from outside that okay kids, my son is going to play the cricket match, and then the cricket match starts, and then he got little fame, everything. So after one match he decided, oh, let me play one more match, maybe I'll get more fame, more advertisement, more endorsement. So in that way, like he started playing one after another, one after another, and that way he keeps playing and playing and playing. But he missed the actual purpose. The actual purpose is just okay. He has come for some recreation. He has to play, and then he has to return back to his parents. And parent is just standing outside of the cricket pitch, and he's just waiting that as soon as my son is done playing, he can come to me. And same is the situation with all of us. We as a soul, spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna, we actually don't even need this material body. This material body we know is made up of 5 element, is has the same constituent as that of anything that is near to you. If you see your house, it is also a mixture of the same 5 element as compared to your body. Only just by the dictation of the Lord, due to the material energy of the Lord, the same things, the same calcium, magnesium, iron, phosphorus. See, our body is also combination of same. But by the power of the material energy of the Lord, it is acting so wonderfully that when the same thing, the same cement, when cover our soul, we start considering ourselves as the same cement. So that is how Lord's energies are acting. And why this is acting so? Because like we discussed that along with this body which is made up of material element, which is just like an outside casing, we have some subtle elements as well, which is false ego, mind and intelligence. So with this false ego we start identifying ourselves with this body. In reality there is no difference. If you are wearing some a space suit, then definitely you consider, oh, a space suit is different than my body. But because of this false ego, the same kind of a space suit provided by material energy of the Lord, and you start considering yourself as this body only. And with this, considering yourself as this body, um, then all the other things follow. You start considering the body of your children as something belonging to you. You start considering the body of your parents as your parents, but in reality, they are all a spirit soul. They all have come from the spiritual world, and Lord is waiting that anytime, if you want, you can quit this cricket game and you can return back to Him. But being so much, but like if we watch a movie, then we can see that just for 2 hours or 2.5 hours, if we start watching some movie, let's suppose a sad movie, where we see that there is an actor, we see his life, um, he along with his friend, or he may be small at one point of time, then within 2 hours we see that, oh, he has grown up, he has some girlfriend, or he had marriage or something, then he had some disease, and then he is trying to get cure of that disease, and or then finally he's dying. And within that 2 hour, we make such a strong bond with that actor that by the time he's dying, we also start crying. And even though outwardly speaking, we know that, oh, this is an actor only, he may be dying in his again in this movie, and then maybe in next movie again he will act, in another movie again he will die, but within just 2 hours we make such a strong bond with that particular movie. So we can understand that if a person's created, um, Maya is so strong. So these movies, if we consider that also an as illusion, so a person's created illusion is so strong that by the end of within 2 hours you started crying, you make a bond with that person and you start crying. So what is the kind of illusion that is created by the material energy of the Lord, which is acting under Krishna? So that's why Lord has told that this material energy of mine, it's very difficult to overcome, but only the soul surrendered to me can overcome the effect of this illusory energy of the Lord. So in reality, all of us, we all are very easily covered by this illusory energy of the Lord, this Maya Devi. And because of being covered with this illusory energy of the Lord, we start considering ourselves as that particular person and anything associated with us, belonging to us. And because of considering ourselves this body, and then we think that, oh, for like 80 years something, we have to have some comfortable life. So we start working hard, and then uh, acquiring some assets, uh, making a family, and then start thinking about what will happen to my family members, um, my further generation, so I should have some wealth for them as well. And that way we get covered up, because the reason is that this illusory energy of the Lord, no one can overcome it until and unless he really want to surrender to Krishna. Why? Because this illusory energy has a special purpose. This Durga Devi, the Maya Devi, has a special purpose, that until and unless one don't want to return to Krishna, he will be covered with this illusory energy. How hard you may try, but another person will be covered. The reason is that this Maya Devi knows that, because he has no desire to go back to Krishna. So I have to keep him under illusion. So, for example, if uh, parents has left their kids in a playhouse, so it's the duty of the organizer of that playhouse that she or he has to engage the kid in some or the other activities. He may engage them in playing video games, in playing balls or something or the other. Until and unless kid don't say that, oh, I want to go back to my father or my mother. It's the duty of that playhouse manager to engage the kids. So that is the case, that one cannot remain in the liberated stage if you don't want to go back to Krishna. Only one who wants to go back to Krishna, for them, this illusory energy, who really want to go back to Krishna, and that's only possible if they realize their situation. And that realization can only come if they try to accept these five angas of bhakti. Any one of them, if they take shelter of chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, then also they will understand their position, and then they can ask Lord for the relief from this illusory energy of the Lord. If they started reading scriptures and then they understood their situation, then they can ask. If they come in association of a pure devotee, then they understand their situation and then they can ask. So until and unless they don't realize, and the problem is 99% of people don't know these facts. So they are thinking, oh, they are doing something very important, but they don't know that whatever important they are doing, from time immemorial people are doing something important. They are thinking, oh, I'm doing something very important, but in reality no one is doing anything important. Over a period of time, whatever they are doing is all going to be lost. Maybe 200 years ago, some people, being very much attached, have constructed so many big houses, but later on, after 100 years, other generations, they understand, oh, these houses are no more habitable, there is no need of them, they will be again demolished, then the new house will be made, new skyscraper buildings will come, and then again they will be demolished at some point of time, and then again new buildings will come. So actually building these skyscraper buildings or building a house, this is not a real utilization of human energy. So that's why earlier we see um, that one who understands this fact, he quickly takes shelter of the holy places, go reside near the banks of river Ganges and Yamuna, and then devote their life in chanting of this Hare Krishna mantra, so that they can come out of this illusion, and then they can return back home, back to Godhead. Because this body, anyways, within a span of few years, whatever activities you will do, it's going to finish off, and then you will take another body. One may be thinking though he's making some assets for their children and all, but children also have to leave their body. If Ambani is maybe thinking that, oh, they are making some asset for their children, maybe Dhirubhai Ambani may be thinking, oh, he's making some asset for his children, Anil Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, but he is gone now. No one knows where he is now. Anil Ambani and Mukesh Ambani will be gone in some time. And then Anand Ambani, whoever their children, they will also be gone in some time. Where they will go, no one knows. So in reality, the help that they can do to them is if they can engage them in chanting this Hare Krishna mantra somehow or the other, to realize their situation in this material world and to return back. Because in reality, there is no scarcity of food, any supplies, uh, anything for a living entity to sustain. Excuse me. So, like we in the example of this cricket match, we can see that father is just waiting outside. He could see everything. As soon as children will say, "Oh, I need water, I need food," father will supply. So that is the situation. Even though we are in this material world, but Lord has full control. If we dedicate our life that, oh, we want to return back home, back to Godhead, He will provide all facilities, because everything is working under Him. There is no uh, so one cannot think that, oh, because one has taken to devotional services, so his um, needs will not be fulfilled. Lord has told that for a devotee, I provide what he lacks and I protect what he have. So for devotee, like, he don't have to worry too much. One who take up to devotional services, he don't have to worry too much. If he can do the real work for which he has come to this material world, that is to perform devotional services and return back home, back to Godhead, then it's all sorted. So many people argue that, oh, one has to do his karma, one has to do this and that. But in reality, scripture says that if one is performing devotional services, then everything is sorted. He is doing his karmas because his main karma is why he has come to this material world is to return back home, back to world. The rest, everything is not his karma. Whatever rest we are thinking, oh, this is our dharma, this dharma we are doing, that dharma we are doing. The real dharma is to perform devotional services and to return back home, back to Godhead. And if we can realize ourselves, then only we can help others. If one can realize his own situation, then he can help his children, his parents, his grandparents. Otherwise, there is uh, no help that we are providing to them because millions of life they have lived in a similar situation. They have studied, they have um, performed marriages, they have kids, uh, they got something to eat. So for millions of years they got something to eat. Maybe for 20 or 40 years you provide them something to eat. That's not a big achievement. That is not that for which you think that, oh, you should devote just your you are really helping them. The real help is if someone can help them come out of the cycle of birth and death. That's why the devotees earlier they understood this. People understood this, and for for a male, there was no provision that he actually has to do marriage or something. When he's in a Gurukul, he serves as a spiritual master. He chant as per his direction, he performed devotional services. And if a spiritual master understood that, oh, this person, he understood his situation, then he don't ask him to further being engaged into uh, to increase his binding in this material world. So then he can remain free. There is no need of him to marry. He can just perform devotional services and then he can return back home, back to Godhead easily. In case the spiritual master understood and then the disciple also understood that he is not yet beyond the bodily platform of life, then he is allowed to marry and then he remain with his faithful wife and both of them perform devotional services together. Uh, for the Grahastha period, he is allowed to earn. So period is like from 25 year to 50 year. He was allowed to earn because Grahasthas are considered to be father of both brahmacharis and sannyasis. So they were allowed to earn just to sustain brahmacharis and sannyasis. And then by 50 years, all their responsibilities should be over. Their children should be grown up. They're ready um, to take care of whatever he has built, to take care of all the affairs. And then both the parents they go to different holy places, the places of pilgrimages, because places of pilgrimages are especially provided by Lord in this material world. If anyone goes take bath in holy Ganges or Yamuna, then he will automatically, because of being freed from sinful reaction, he could understand his situation in this material world. And then there are so many saintly devotees who live on the banks of river Ganges or Yamunas or on these holy places. He can take their association and understand his situation. And then with by 60 years, he could understand now there is time that he has to leave his body in some time. So the male member of um, family, especially, take uh, he requests his son to take charge of his mother. Um, because mother in old age or in any age should be protected. So mother should reside at home, perform devotional services at home in care of his grown-up son. And then husband, he left the house and goes out and then sit on the banks of river Ganges or Yamuna and then just survive on the fruits and the water and then daily perform the devotional services. And that way he leave his body so that he can return back home back to world. Anyways, he has to leave his body. That can be done by remaining in the house as well. But uh, earlier that was the practice. They understood that uh, this human life is meant for that purpose. And now what is happening is that at the age of 60 years, uh, men are deciding that, oh, now they have to start some startup, they have to earn some money, they have to open some big businesses. Why? Because they don't know the aim of the life. So how they can know the aim of life if they engage themselves in this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra? So Sukadev Goswami tells Parikshit Maharaj, my dear king, if one is spontaneously attached to the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it is to be understood that he has attained the highest perfectional stage. So if you see any devotee who is always chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, who is engaged in chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then you can understand that he is on the perfectional stage. He has understood the essence of all the scriptures. He is free from all the illusion, and such a person can only take to chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Otherwise, people will be engaged in some sort of material endeavor. Or first I should earn some money, then I can chant. First I should get married. I should have all my maybe visa work done. I may get PR or citizenship, then only I can chant. So if someone is acting like that, so you can understand he is not yet in perfectional stage. He is still in the bodily concept of life. He don't know that at any point of time he has to leave this body and to accept a new body. So no, there is no time to be wasted on all this endeavor. Whatever is uh, whatever way he can progress in devotional services, that way if he is acting, whatever way he can chant more, he can remember Lord more if he is acting in that way. So you can understand he's acting in a perfectional way. So like we can take this from the life of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada decided that, oh, he'll do business, not do job. Why? Because he want to earn more money. He want to remain flexible. That, oh, I can chant more and more. If we even see the life of his father was a businessman. He was a handling business of clothing. But his main business, as Srila Prabhupada used to say, was just performing DT worship. So he used to perform DT worship till 11 in the afternoon. And then he goes to his work, and then by 5 p.m. all his work is done. From 11 to 5 he used to work, and then also he was having enough surplus. Srila Prabhupada used to say that whatever we need, we have in surplus. If we want to eat mango, we have uh, carrots and carrots of mangoes, like bundles and bundles of mango. Whatever we need, we were having in surplus. And my father, his main business was just to do puja. His main aim of life is just to do worship. Rest everything he has done to support his devotional services. And just by performing devotional services, he was having such a clear vision that he could even understood that Srila Prabhupada is a special child, that that he will achieve something that his heart desire, that he will open 108 temple, he will establish this devotional services to Krishna. So if you read the pastimes of his father as well, it's very wonderful. Um, before leaving his body as well, he told his um, daughter that, oh, uh, Srila Prabhupada, at that point of time, Abhacharande, he has come back. Even though there was no intimation that Abhay is coming back, but he informed his daughter and and daughter-in-law that, oh, Srila Prabhupada is outside the gate. You go and open the gate. And then when they came to the gate, they saw that, oh, suddenly Abhay Srila Prabhupada, he was standing outside of the gate. And Srila Prabhupada also thought that, oh, my father may be in some difficulty, and he returned. And that was his time of his leaving the body. So by the performance of devotional services, He could see things which others cannot see. Um, and he has molded his life completely in that fashion. Whatever he was doing, he was earning some money. Why? To engage, to give proper education to Srila Prabhupada. Even though mother of Srila Prabhupada, she wanted Srila Prabhupada to become a lawyer, go to um, UK and then do his studies and become a barrister. But his father was having a different aim altogether. He wanted him to actually preach this Krishna consciousness throughout the world. And in that way, like, he was training his son by arranging mridanga player to teach him the mridanga. And mother used to be very angry because the teacher who was invited by her mother to teach him ABCD keep on waiting, and the mridanga teacher keep on teaching. So she was thinking, oh, what is this? But his father was giving him both the material education, best material education as well, and the spiritual education as well, because he knew that later on he will go out and preach to everyone. And how he could know this? Because of his performing pure devotional services. If someone performed pure devotional services, he could see um, beyond the body. He could see on the soul level. So same is the case that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, as soon as he saw Srila Prabhupada in the first meeting, he told, "Oh, you are a well-read gentleman. You should go out and preach this Krishna consciousness." Even though for Srila Prabhupada it's a great mystery, um, but Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj he could understand. Same is the case with uh, uh, the spiritual master of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. Um, so Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he could um, he just looking at Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, he could understand that he's a Manjari who has come especially for propagating of Krishna consciousness. So he used to scold mother of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj that why you are going out when there is the eternal associate of Lord in your own house. Um, so you should take care of him. You should uh, um, show your devotion to him. So, so, so from the life of Srila Prabhupada's father, we could see that his life activities are completely devoted to Lord, and whatever he's earning is as well is to help his son to make him a pure devotee of the Lord. And if we can mold our life in such a fashion, then in reality there is no scarcity. Uh, the scarcity that we are facing in the Western world, the reason of this is because people are forgetful of Krishna. If people become forgetful of Krishna, their life become very hellish. We can see that people in this Western world are working twice hard as people in India, because in India still there are some people who are devotee of the Lord. Um, so that's why the situation of India is still different than compared to here. If in India someone want to perform devotional services, he has so much of support. He has maid, he has cooks, um, he has more of a free time. The reason is that even if small percentage of people will perform devotional services, then the whole situation of that part of world will change. uh, if people are more forgetful of Krishna, then material energy will cover them more and more. Now the husband also have to work, wife also have to work, children as well, even if they're in the younger age as well, they also have to work. Everyone is working, and then also they don't have enough to sustain themselves. They don't know what is going to happen in their future. So that is the situation. Because if people become forgetful of Krishna, the material energy is just like mother. So if children is disrespectful to his father, what mother will do? Mother will not give food to children. That, oh, you first become respectful to your father. And same is the situation in all the Western world. We see people are so much of under distress, working so hard to get their daily bread. The reason is that this is the punishment of material energy. So if one is spontaneously attached to chanting of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it is to be understood that he has attained the highest perfectional stage. So people like Srila Prabhupada, his father, um, um, or Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj, or his spiritual master, or his father, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, we can see they are just attached to chanting of this Hare Krishna mantra. So just by that we can understand that they have attained the highest perfectional stage. It is specifically mentioned that the karmis who are aspiring after the fruitive result of their activities. So what karmis are desiring, or they get some result, some fruits of their action, they get some wealth, some money, or the salvationist, they're aspiring for to become one with the supreme person. So these mayavadis, they want to immerse themselves in the brahmajyoti, or the yogis who are aspiring after the mystic perfection. So the yogis, they want that they can get all sort of mystic perfection. With mystic perfection one can become smaller than the smallest, biggest than the biggest, can extend his hand anywhere, can become lighter than the lightest, um, or so many things yogis can do. Those are known as mystic perfection. So all these results can be achieved by one simply by chanting the Mahamantra. So you can see that how powerful is the chanting of Mahamantra. And the best thing is that if one is attached to Krishna, then even though he get all the mystic powers, then also he's not attached to them. So we can see Srila Prabhupada, he never displayed any of his mystic powers. He just wanted people to perform pure devotional services, even though Srila Prabhupada was having all the mystic powers. Once, while there in the Kumbh Mela, he told one of his disciples that, oh, there are some mystic yogis here. I have seen personally with my eyes that they just took bath in this river, in the confluence of river Ganges, Yamuna and Saraswati, that is in this Prayag, and immediately they came out from a different uh, holy place. So all the dhams, they just within a span of few seconds, they took their bath here, then then came out of Badrinath and then Kedarnath, and that way they again return back here. So within my own eyes, I have seen that there are such mystic yogi. So the disciple become really wild struck that, oh, there are such kind of mystic yogi. But later disciples thought that how Srila Prabhupada could see these things, but we could not. So the reason is that Prabhupada was also having all these mystic powers. He could see that, oh, this person has took bath here, dip here, and he has came out in Badrinath and then in Kedarnath. But normal people could not see, but he could comprehend all these things. And and the reason for that is that he was having all the mystic perfections as well, by which he could see the actions of mystic yogis, but he was not attracted toward these things. He don't want to display these things to his followers. If we see people get little of mystic power, they can read the mind of other person, then they open their big ashrams and then started inviting people that, you come here and I will read your mind, and people think, oh, that's a very big feat. People start considering them, oh, they are very big babas or sannyasis, but it's nothing. People who just go after mystic yoga, they miss the purpose of human life, to perform devotional services to Krishna and to return back. They become deviated. May they don't know that Krishna is supreme person. But a devotee, he knew everything. He knows that Krishna is the supreme person, and he get all the results which other can get. He will get wealth. So we can see in the life of Srila Prabhupada, he has immense wealth, by which he opened so many temples of the Lord. Um, he was always there in association with Lord. He never desired to merge with Lord, because a devotee always keep his individual identity. He always want to serve Lord. So he maintained his individual identity of serving the Lord, always in association of the Lord, and he got all the mystic perfections, but he never displayed it. There are so many examples that Prabhupada knew that exactly what's going to happen with another person. So once, like one of his disciple, he told that, oh, I'm going to this particular city. So Srila Prabhupada told, oh, that you are going to take this route to that particular city. And his disciple said, no, no, I'm not going to take this route. I will be going by that route. So Srila Prabhupada again told, no, you will go to via this route to that particular city. So he didn't further speak up. And then when he started his journey, then he was being diverted. Then there is an accident. He was diverted from that particular route to another route, which Srila Prabhupada was talking about. Then he understood that one should not argue with his spiritual master because they're beyond illusion. They knew everything. What is happening in past, what is happening presently, what's going to happen in future, because of having this mystic perfection as well, because they're completely perfect, they are devotees of the Lord. So just by chanting purely of this Hare Krishna mantra, one achieve all this. And just by achieving this as well, all these things, one can understand um, the reality of this material world, that the reality is only to perform devotional service to Krishna. Rest everything, whatever is happening in this material world is just causing our doom only. In 4 lakh 32, we are just crossing these years in this life, in this material world, and after 4 lakh 32,000 years, then again there will be uh, end of this Kali Yuga, and then again Satyuga will start. And this cycle keep on rotating. People will come, they will perform some scientific things. There will be some scientific um, experiments, some new inventions, but the ultimate end of all this is, or this is all, everything is going on in a cycle, but the aim of having all this is to keep the conditioned soul within this material world, which is nothing but a jail. So Sukadev used the word nirnitam, which means it has already been decided. He was a liberated soul and therefore could not accept anything which was not conclusive. So Sukadev Goswami especially stressed that it has already been concluded that one who has come to the stage of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra with determination and steadiness must be considered to have already passed the trials of fruitative activities, mental speculation, and mystic yoga. So the point is that when we all become attached to chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then automatically we can understand that we understood the purpose of human life. We we have passed all the trials of fruited activities, that oh, we may be happy by doing hard labor, by achieving something in this material world. We will become free from mental speculation. Oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should acquire more wealth, and then I can be happy, my children will be happy, or maybe at the end of our life after 60 years, then we can do devotional services. All this mental speculation will become free, and our attachment to the mystic yoga will surpass that. We'll be no more attracted toward all these mystic yogas. Oh, someone can cure us from the diseases because he has some mystic powers and all. We understand, oh, our aim is that within this engagement of the body, we will be there for some years, maybe 20 years more or so. We just have to utilize this in devotional service. There is no guarantee that we'll live beyond 60 years. Why we are just hankering to acquire more and more so that after 60 years we can live comfortably? No, there is no guarantee. And if you are not performing devotional services right now, by 60 you will be troubling. You're having so much trouble with all your bodily functions that you cannot focus on chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. So so we should take these words of Sukadev Goswami and understand that um, even though we are not in perfectional stage right now, but the perfectional stage is if we engage ourselves in chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra and rest with, and then we can act with complete clarity. The cause of our illusion, our being bind up in this material world, is our mind only. I am not saying this. Um, Prahlad Maharaj has told this, that the cause of all my problem is my mind only. Because of my mind only, I am stuck in this material world in all these problems, and I can be free as well through the help of my mind if I engage myself in this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. So I think we have come to the limit of our time for today. So this is a very deep topic, so we'll discuss more on the upcoming sessions. If you have any questions still now, you all can raise it right now. Otherwise, we'll again discuss it in more details next week. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Sri Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can I talk to you for a minute after
Yes.
our
Yeah.
session?
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
So, Abhin Prabhu and Arti Mataji, you can drop off. Reena Mataji
Sure.
can stay and then can talk.
Um,
Yes, Reena
hello,
Mataji.
Prabhu. So, Priya Mataji is actually my mom. She is in India.
Okay.
And she's not very fluent in English. So,
Oh,
I
that's fine.
couldn't, like, I'm here in Hamilton. So, I don't know how to connect to, like, Indian discussion for her, ISKCON discussion in India or
Okay.
here. Is
Um,
there any place I
okay.
can ask?
So
Yeah.
she's comfortable with Hindi?
She's comfortable with Hindi. She understands English also. She
Mhm.
follows everything you're saying, but I know that she would be a little awkward reading it. So that's why I just
Okay.
took over from her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So, I'm also fluent in Hindi. I was taking Bhakti Viksha in Hindi as well.
Hanji.
I have my recordings and Bhakti Viksha recordings in Hindi as well. You can just send me a WhatsApp ping. I'll
Okay.
share some of my recordings of Bhakti Viksha in Hindi. You can share that with your mother, and then in case she has any queries, she can connect with me. And there are like many uh, Bhakti Viksha which are going in Hindi as well. I'll try connecting with those Bhakti Viksha with her, or for time being, she can hear these sessions, the recorded sessions, once in a week. That will be sufficient, and then chant Hare Krishna mantra. For any query,
Yeah.
she can talk with me.
Okay. I know that
And
she enjoys because after the session we both talk and I know that she understands everything. So it's really nice, like, and very, very helpful.
yes, Mataji,
Yeah.
definitely. For if we can help our parents, that's the best thing. अगर हम लोग
Absolutely.
अपने माता पिता की मदद कर पाते हैं और उनको
And
भगवान की सेवा में लगा के, तो वो सबसे अच्छी चीज है.
Bilkul. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Then I'll message you on WhatsApp and
Yes.
see if we can connect her to a Hindi group as well. Thank
Yes.
you.
Sure.
Thank
Hare
you so
Krishna.
much. Hare Krishna.